Hi, I'm Robert Eshelman,
Hi, I'm John Sine.
and we'd like to introduce you to the newest member of our family, the GA VSD Plus. So John, here's the new machine, and the first thing I'm noticing about it is the shape. It's different.
Yes, Robert. This is a very different machine. It's vertically designed, and that can save the customer up to 55% of the footprint of traditional air compressors. This really is a great benefit for customers that have tight installations or press for space in their facilities.
And I'm looking at the front, and I see a very familiar control panel here. So can we hear a little bit about that?
Yes, this is the famous Atlas Copco Mark V controller. This really monitors and controls the air compressor at all points in time, so you know exactly what's going on with your compressor the entire time.
Okay, so John, here we are down with the heart of the machine. This is the element, and the motor on top. This looks a lot different too, so tell us a little bit about this.
Yes, this is a completely different design. They have it mounted vertically, which helps with the footprint. And this motor and the element are designed by Atlas Copco. The motor is designed specifically for this machine. It's an oil-cooled motor and is extremely efficient on the cutting edge of technology using interior permanent magnet motors. This motor also carries the equivalent of a NEMA 4 enclosure on it, so you have the peace of mind that this compressor is never going to be exposed to anything that can damage the motor.
So John, you say it's oil cooled, and the element's oil cooled too, so how does that work? They're kind of working together?
Absolutely. That is one of the other great benefits of this compressor. The oil is actually warmed before it reaches the element. And what that means is that in low load conditions, there's very little chance for any type of condensation or issues with your compressor, which again leads to the reliability of the compressor.
Just focusing in on the motor a little bit here, tell us a little bit more about this and why are we using a permanent magnet motor for this?
Well, the permanent magnet motor, first of all, is on the cutting edge of technology. This greatly exceeds the minimum standards for premium efficiency, which is the highest standard for motor efficiency in the United States. This also has an IP66 enclosure with it, which completely insulates it from the environment. It exceeds NEMA 4 requirements, so it gives you peace of mind that nothing can really affect this motor or you'll have any troubles with contaminants.
So John, I'm sitting here looking at the machine and the way it's arranged, and I see a lot of space, and it looks like everything's easy to get to.
Absolutely. Simplicity of design was one of the main things that we thought about with this, as well as serviceability. We wanted to make sure that people could easily access anything that needed for general maintenance.
John, another thing I notice here is we've got this plate, and it looks like there's two different compartments. What's the purpose of that design?
This is one of the innovative cool canopy designs that we came up with for this GA VSD Plus compressor. The idea behind this was to keep all of the components that produce heat in one area separate from all of the components that require cooling from the other. We're able to achieve this with our oil-cooled motor, and we're also able to achieve unparalleled efficiencies with the new fan that we've designed using biomimicry as its inspiration.
What's the benefit of this special design?
Well, the special design was inspired by nature, actually inspired by an owl. And this being one of the most silent birds of prey out there, can fly through the air very silently. This is the same benefit that we gained from this fan that was inspired by the wings of this bird. It's a very silent fan, which helps for the installation that it can be close to the point of use.
So what is you mentioned the low noise level. Can you just give us an approximation? What is the noise level of this machine?
Depending on the machine, it ranges between 62 and 64 dBA, which is as quiet, if not more quiet, than most dishwashers.
So John, we've got the cooler laying across the top here. What's the purpose of this design?
Well, this design is specifically for people to be able to get into the cooler and easily clean. As you can see, there's a lot of room in here for people to get in so they can easily take care of their equipment.
So John, we're looking at this side of the machine now, and I see the oil filter, and just tell me about some of the benefits of this design.
Yes, this again was designed with a customer in mind. We wanted to make sure that they were able to get to their maintenance parts the oil filter, and the air filter, and could easily change them out at the prescribed maintenance intervals.
So how will they access this? Normally this is going to be closed up, right?
Right, so they can easily remove this panel. They're able to get in there very quickly in a matter of seconds, so it minimizes downtime for their compressor.
Now you've seen the machine, let's start it up. Okay, so we're here with the machine, and this one's all wired up and ready to go. John, can you do the honors and fire it up?
Robert?
So you can hear it ramping up.
Robert, probably what you notice is what you don't hear. This is quite a lot quieter than most compressors, getting to that 62 to 64 dBA level.
Yeah, John, you and I are standing right here beside the machine, and I can hear you fine. So, John, this is a 15 horsepower, and at the moment this will be available up to 20 horsepower, and then larger after that?
That is correct. We're going to go up to 50 horsepower, so the range will start at 10 horsepower, up to 50 horsepower available at the end of this year.
So I know that we're just launching this in the U.S., but how many machines have we sold globally already since the global launch?
Globally, we have sold over 500 machines, so there's been a lot of market acceptance to this technology in this compressor.
So this is a pack machine, which means it doesn't have a dryer. Is it available with the dryer also?
Absolutely. The dryer does increase the footprint slightly, but it is available as a full feature machine.
Right, and my understanding is this new series is VSD only.
That is correct. The GA VSD Plus is VSD only. With our minds on conserving energy and lowering our customers' energy bills, this is why we're focusing on VSD technology for the future.
So thanks for taking a couple of minutes of your time to hear about the new GA VSD Plus. These machines are available and in stock, and we're ready to ship them.